waiting to check into a motel. It's like 10 a.m. and you can't check into most motels or hotels until 2 p.m. But last night was one of the roughest nights I ever had, even without alcohol. I knew it was gonna rain, so I got a sleeping bag for it to be colder, and I got some garbage bags to maybe cover my sleeping bag, protect myself from the rain. I never got a chance to really set that up, and it started raining, and I kind of just what did I do? I went and got a coffee. I got my stuff I was gonna have for the night, like, you know, whatever, games, books, and I sat on a bench right in front of the church I was at. And while I was downpouring and I was sitting, you know, on the bench, there was some church activity stuff going on inside, like another side of the building. And then when they were done, they went to their cars, and I was just kind of sitting there. And after they left, they called the police on me. And while I was downpouring, police officer told me I had to leave the property. So I had to take all my stuff that I had set up in the middle of the rain, and I had to move it to another location in the middle of the night. I don't even have glasses. I just have my sunglasses with me because I had 10 minutes to get everything out of my van. Moved my stuff to another spot. It's like 2/3 of it's still there. And then I just kept walking around looking for a place to camp for the night. It wasn't really worth trying to set up a dry spot after everything got soaking wet. So I ended up sleeping in one of those like Walmart lunch area, like outside, like lunch area places, whatever you want to call them, like those like outdoor areas. No socks. I've been walking probably walked 4 to 5 miles this morning without any socks on my shoes. So that's cool. That's good. Yeah. Money finally transferred this morning, so I can check into a motel or a hotel, and I have to still wait till 2 p.m. So just rolling with the punches, man. Just rolling with the punches. I know it was like a rough weekend and a rough night, but I mean, I still choose to live this kind of a lifestyle. You know, I know my YouTube channels and all the videos I put up on both my channels are gonna, you know, make me at least something I can use, you know, in the near future, and definitely probably a lot more in the distant future. So I'm kind of like planning around that. But I mean, even all the crap that I dealt with last night, dealing with people who just go out of their way to torment and destroy your confidence, 10 times, 1,000 times better than dealing with those people, 1,000,000 times better. I hope I never have to meet or run into any people like that ever in my entire life. And if I do, I have the common sense to fucking walk away and have no attachment that makes me have to stay in a situation where I have to be around people like that. This is probably like the hardest this is probably going to get. And, you know, a lot of people may see a lot of problems, a lot of issues, a lot of difficulties. I see a lot of solutions, and, you know, unfortunate things stemmed from me not having all of my money out of crypto. I had like 3 or 4 unfortunate things that left me basically like, okay, like just tell me what the next thing is so I can figure out a solution. It's basically, you know, how it is. But have the van hopefully in a week, and I'll have to basically make money right away to pay for the tickets I got, to pay for, you know, completing filing my taxes. So this is awesome. You know, society's awesome. It's absolutely fantastic. So, you know, whatever. Another day, and, you know, slow but sure steps towards progress. And, you know, the more wrenches the society throws at me, the more I learn to juggle. I mean, I guess this versus, you know, in comparison, me selling 8 hours of myself a day to a company, 8 to 10 hours a day to a company that I'll never get back, doing a job, some highly specialized skill that I'll never get respect for, you know, taking things in my own hands and building from a very low point to slowly but surely have everything the way that I would want it. And, you know, if that's spending time on my land, keeping it myself, if that's being able to travel, if that's being able to work out as much as possible, you know, if that's making some kind of art form, it's whatever I'm going to want to do. But I'll, you know, have money coming in and I'll be able to do, you know, what I want when I want, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing now. If I want to dedicate, you know, days on days on days to reading some of the greatest literature that this world has ever seen and trying to digest it and come up with my own, that'd be another cool thing to look into the future. If I had just unlimited time and just, you know, enough money coming in that I would ever need, just being able to read some of the work of some of the greatest minds and contemplate it and put it together and relate it and tie it together and put it into my own perspective, that'd be pretty cool too. But being able to do the things that you want to do, that's why I'm, you know, going through what I'm doing now. It may just seem like I'm just, you know, like things are out of my hands. Granted, you know, without money, without things, I can't just jump into what I want to do. But being able to upload videos and create content every day and slowly build my channels, slowly, you know, just develop the skills that I'm developing through this path. You know, there's absolute progression. They'll acknowledge, but, you know, absolutely, there's definitely progression in this kind of lifestyle.